Hi, everybody. Welcome. Can you hear me all right? Let me just make sure. We had some hearing issues last time. Let me
Welcome. Can you
Okay,
hear
you
me?
can hear my annoying voice. That is okay. Yay. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Mystical Shiz. My name is Elissa Helfrey. I am a Prismatic Heart Intuition, and I am the Prismatic Heart Intuitive. What does that mean? That's my own healing modality. That's really all it is. But that's who I am. What am I? I'm a multidimensional channel, multidimensional channel intuitive reader and life coach, or like I like to say, empowerment coach here. For you. And hi, Pooja. Hello, Jen. Oh my God, look at all these people here already. Tracy, Chloe, how are you, James? I wanted to say thank you again, James, for the very generous gift. That was quite the tip. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. That's right over my lipstick. Thank you. Oh, that was so kind. Thank you guys. And by the way, if you ever feel like giving me a tip or anything, you can hit me up on my link tree if you feel like you're like, oh, that was a good tip. Maybe, or that was a great reading. I'd be happy to give her a couple bucks so that she can keep doing this. That would be lovely. My husband might be happy about that too. Because, call me crazy and all that stuff. Anyway, there we go. Hi. That's my link tree. If you ever need to get a hold of me, that is how you get through. Whether it be skincare, whether it be psychic, whether it be intuition, life coaching, whatever, everything is there on that link tree address. It's just one single space to hold everything. And the biannual, just for all of you who do follow the skincare part of my life, as well is the biannual sale is coming up June. I don't have the exact date yet. I'm still in the ordering process, but that if you're ready to stock up again for the next 6 months, now is the time to do it. I will let you guys know. You guys know glowbyks.com is where you can find the products, and you're welcome to uh question me about any of them anytime. You can message me, or you can email me at glowbyks.com, or excuse me, glowbyks@gmail.com. Sorry. And I do offer free. Like, James doesn't care, but unless you want it, I do offer free 15, 20 minute, depends on what you need, free Zoom, uh, like, I can sit there with you. We can kind of figure out a personal plan for you. And I do offer for a nominal price, like really large size samples, because for skin, and I know this isn't why you guys tuned in, but I'm just telling you, skin takes 2 to 4 weeks to get used to a product. If you get those foil packs, that's 1 to 2 applications. Of course, it feels good. It's great. It's wonderful. Doesn't mean your skin's going to like it next week. That's how you really know if a product is good or not. And guess what? Most products don't take their they won't take it back, and there's a good reason for that too. Steph, hey, Sherry, what is up? Okay, I'm back. I'm back to why we're here. And that is so that I can do readings for y'all. I just want to mention, it looks like everybody on Facebook already knows all of the stuff. Yes, okay. If you are new to Facebook and me, just please allow StreamYard to see your comments. It is in the description. All you need to do is go out, click that they're allowed to see your Facebook comments, and come back in. Easy as pie. I believe you only have to do it once. This is a public forum, so if anybody should ever DM you about a reading, that they have a reading for you, that they have a message, desperate message for you, and they have to get it through to you, please ignore them. Let me know who that is. Please screenshot or whatever if I miss it, so that I can block them, because that is absolutely unacceptable. This is a public forum, and I want to keep it safe. I love the community that you've created, and I absolutely love that you guys talk. And so another reason I'm bringing that up is that you guys talk, and I love, love, love that you talk, and that sometimes, and especially with the TBI, I lose your reading requests through in the feed. So if it's been like 10 minutes, I am not offended at all. If you drop it back in and you're like, you forgot about me, I'll do my best to get to everybody. So I will shut up. Let us work for a while. Sherry, my God, it has been a hot minute. Yes, it has. Hello, Ira. Pans pink. You're so cute. I love you. Thank you. Hello. I'm just going through and seeing who's here. All right. How Pooja? There you are. How I'm doing well. I hope you are well too, my friend. I hope you are doing okay. What energies are coming for your connection with Naman? Let's see, shall we? All right, Pooja, go ahead and take a deep breath in with me real quick. Pooja, Pooja, Pooja. So if you haven't worked with me before, I will ask you to take a deep breath in. That allows me to your energy field. I connect to your heart chakra. I'm just breathing in the energy. I'm like, the reason that I say that is some people feel pressure, and I'm feeling a lot of energy when I'm in your space right now. So I'm trying to figure out where this person fits in the energy in that is your life at the moment. So just give me 1 second. Okay, maybe more than 1 second. I feel like right now they're showing me almost your life as like a 3D puzzle. And there's not a place for his piece yet. Does that make sense? There's no place for his piece yet. And like if we were building like a 3D model or something, you have to build up the certain part and then you add that part. And that's kind of what I'm getting from that, is that it's not quite time for this relationship to happen. You're still coming together as your authentic self, as you're pulling the pieces that you need from the universe, one at a time. One comes in, as like you say, one foot in front of the other. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and that's how it's working. That doesn't mean this is a no. This is a never. It just means that you're still working on yourself. You're working on yourself. This person could be in your life. Absolutely. Amen. Hallelujah. Aho, all that whatever crap that everybody says. I'm sorry, I don't know everything. I don't know all the answers, but or all the amen, the other words for amen. I know aho. But I definitely get that this person, there's still some work on your and it's nothing that it's more like it's nothing you have to do. It is a life experience situation where the pieces are coming in, and you're just not at a place in your life where his puzzle piece, I believe, I apologize for calling not a him. If it's a her, I apologize. So this person, I don't see the puzzle piece fitting yet, but that's not because there isn't a place for it. It's because there are still pieces coming in. And so it is early on in the puzzle production. I know this sounds silly, and is early on in the puzzle, but you know how I don't know if you've ever puzzled before, but we like to do this on vacation. It's like you get a new puzzle and you just kind of throw all the pieces out, flip them all over, find the outside pieces. You start at the outside, you build the outside, and then you start moving inward and building the pieces in, and kind of guessing where they might be. And that's kind of how they're showing it, is like the outside is there. The movement of the pieces is coming towards the middle, but there's still different areas that need to be filled first before we know exactly how this person fits in your life. And moonology. Okay, let me pull a moonology card for you. Just a moment. Okay, Pooja. Like I said, this doesn't mean it's forever. It just means that it's still gelling. There's something coming together in your life still that will make everything make more sense, and it'll all come together easier for you if you try and force the field. Have you ever heard that term? If I learned it from one of my first teachers. If trying to force the field, it's like begging, wishing, asking over and over and over again, different people who do what I do, like the same question. Spirit will like do weird things, but it's like, don't force the field. If it is meant to be, it will meant to be. And if it is meant to be, it will never miss you, ever, no matter what you do. Never. Because you are good enough, my friend. Yes, you are. So remember that. You are in the middle of a phase. Look at that green heart chakra, too. Oh, I love that color for you. I love that color for you, Pooja. Just let me grab these moon cards. All right, full moon. And I opened right to it. Heck yeah. All right, there you go, my friend. Yes. And you are good enough. And that's part of where starting, the whole build, it's almost like a rebuilding is kind of what I'm feeling energetically. It's like a rebuilding. It starts with how we feel about ourselves. It really does. I mean, I've done it. I'm sure anybody who's done any work knows that, it starts with us, and it's not comfortable. But once it's over and we've worked on ourselves for a while, we're like, yeah, no, I got it. No problem. So it's time to really be honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to be honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? Full Moon and Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. How you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. So, and I know it says hard work brings results, but there's a difference between work and forcing the field, and that's why I said that, is because like I said, the forcing the field sometimes can bring us things that we don't want, or we get what we think we want, and it turns out it's nothing like we thought it was, and it's nothing we ever truly wanted in the first place. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. All right, my beautiful friend, thank you so much for allowing me to read you today. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's go. Who's next? Sherry. Chloe. Hey, my friend, come on down. Absolutely. Come on down. Let me disconnect. Sorry, from Pooja to cook. Hi, Jasmine. All right, Chloe, go ahead and take a deep breath for me. Chloe, can I have your team step forward, please? This is so funny. Spirit has been like very much into the spring metaphor for the last few weeks. It's been really funny. There's been a lot of flower references, which I don't understand because I am a horrible gardener, but my father was a farmer, so I know a little bit. I know enough to just be dangerous, but I see these little buds coming up as I'm in your energy, like these buds coming through the ground. So it's like you've done the hard part. The hardest part for the seed, from my understanding, is the growth under and pushing its way through. Sorry, I'm holding my water. I'm really thirsty. The hardest part is over because it's pushing its way through the ground, right? Surviving is surviving. We all have survival instincts. We all survive. That's how we work. But the hard part is the gestation. It's the underground. It's the pushing its way through the dirt, like they say about the what am I trying to say? Butterfly in its chrysalis. It's like you cannot cut that open and allow and then let it out. It will die. It has to fight its way out of its own chrysalis because that's how it gets strong enough to become a butterfly. Part of it, that's how it gets the strength to do what it has to do. So, even though it may be a weird metaphor, it's like the hard part is done. It's like you're coming out of the chrysalis. You've done the part. You've got the spring flower coming through. You're coming up through the ground, and the hard part is over. I mean, I know you asked for a general, but this is just as general as I can make it. But there, what are you showing me? What are you showing me? I don't know if this, like I said, I don't know if this is like really about like if this is a metaphor, if this is truthful that you grow, because I know a lot of gardeners. We actually have a guy down the street, which is pretty cool because he has his own TV show. You can tell by he's the only yard in our entire neighborhood that actually looks like a yard. Um, other than that, um, but I really feel like summer is your bloom time. So you're really picking up speed with whatever it is that you've been questioning about and going through and, working on and manifesting and writing, all of these things that you've been doing. I feel it coming towards you towards the end of the summer, like mid to end of summer. So you're not at the flower position yet, which is odd considering doesn't it go sprout, flower, fruit, then harvest? But they're showing me that this is just sprout and flower. So you flower later on in the year, but you're at this time right now, you are sprouting. So even if you feel like you're taking a couple steps backwards, remember, even in the coldest winter, this is something it's amazing who you know that you don't know, It's like I have a friend who's actually a botanist, and we were going for a walk and she was telling me about, because I'm like, well, it's still snowing. How do we have so many daffodils? And she said that the snow will cover them and they'll just pop right back up and they'll cover them, and that because they're built for that. They're spring flowers. They just do that. They pop from that. But I'm getting you as kind of a mixture of a spring slash summer flower, if that makes sense. Does that make? I hope this is making sense to you. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm pulling you an energy card because I got so much energy from you. Right. Can I hit the card, please? Oh, I love her. Yes, the angel of balance. Amen. I need to do this more often myself, and grab this I say stupid deck. I just need to just not because the deck is stupid. It's because I just need to grab it and do it. It is the Angel of Balance, which is number 48. Grab the card and I will read it for you. But it's really and I notice that the people who pull this card have a similar affect towards Egypt that I do, that there's some sort of Egypt in their history. And so this does not surprise me one bit. And especially about being centered and self honoring in your choices. Yeah, your choices. It says this loving presence holds a pitcher of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is coming into your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. And that's it. And a lot of people have it. It's the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. I don't know if you have it, but you're welcome. I'll hold it up again if you want to take a look at it. You can screenshot it. That's why it's up on YouTube. You can always take a picture. Angel of Balance. You can text me or hit me up, and I can always take a picture of it for you if it's something you want to meditate with. But it was number 48. I love that for you, though, the balance part. You've got so much coming into your life. It's really cool. It's very cool. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. All right, let's disconnect. Oh my God, I am talking way too much, huh? It's already 3:22. Of course, you can have a message, James. Take a deep breath in, my friend. James, can I have your team step forward, please? I've got it's interesting because I'm seeing light language coming into your field. So they've started doing that again. When you know it, you'll write it, but it's quite interesting. It's kind of I remember you showed me once a drawing because I had mentioned it in one of the readings and it looked like identical to it. So I know that you've had this in your head before. And so they're starting to come with light codes again. So I think you have more, you're starting to awaken to what they had implanted previously. And now there's more room for new codes to come in. So um as you know, they take a little while to get, and they will hit when the time is right. Pushing the field never work. They won't tell you what it means until it's time. And the reason behind that is because they don't want to overwhelm us, which I thank them for, because God only knows if my brain didn't explode, yours won't. But I have you're starting that point again where you're bringing in new. Does that make sense? I have this new, and it's like I can't even put it into words. It's one of those, I met and it's what like if I start speaking light language, you guys would freak out. So but this is very personal to you. And so it could be either written, spoken, painted, whatever it is. It's personal to you. However you see it, but you are getting this information sent to you. Of course, your galactic guides are the ones who are sending it, and the angelics are helping them. So they're kind of doing that teamwork thing again where they're coming together for you. And which card? I don't have any archangels though. Is that okay? Okay. They would like to have an angel card for you. Hey, Tasha. All right, card for James, please. Ooh, interesting. I love the wings on this angel and the sword in front of it, though. Unbelievable. This just, I think of you and I see this, the composure. Look at it holding the just out, and look at the flames coming out of its hands. It's amazing. Angel of composure. Let's see. We've had the compassion angel today. Now we have the composure angel showing up. Sweet. It says, take time to gather your thoughts and energy because there's a good chance you're experiencing a buildup of frustration and annoyance at this time. You are a passionate, loving, and joyful being, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. Gee, you think? The warrior within wants to rise up and fight, or at least prove your skills, talents, or worth. But drawing this card indicates that right now you're not going to be represented or heard in the way that you deserve. That's going around a lot, James. You're not the only one. Angel wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, and compose yourself before proceeding further. So take time to ask your angels and guides to help you compose your thoughts and energy. Know that the divine hand of God is upon this situation and everyone involved, and there's no need to worry about anyone's karma but your own. Just retreat, refuel, and regain your composure. It also encourages you to step into the energy of equanimity. Equanimity is a Zen like state in which you refrain from reacting to a situation out of fear and separation. Right now, angels of pure divine light are helping you feel guarded and guided and encouraging you to recognize that you have an incredible force of love within you, my friends. So there you go. All these colors for you are huge because I see them around you every time I read you. Is that dark blue, that light, that turquoise blue. I think it's in one of your readings where I was seeing all these colors. It was crazy. Thank you so much, James. I love you. It's good to see you. Thank you, my friend. I missed you. You've been gone a couple weeks. We missed you. All right, let's just disconnect. Hi, Mara. Steph. Hi, Jasmine. Ah, Cherry, there you are. Did I just call you Cherry? Why did I call you Cherry? Cherry, I can read. Really, I can. I'm a big girl. All right. All right, Sherry, take a deep breath in, my friend. Sherry, can I have your team step forward, please? Okay. What do you represent? I'm getting a wolf for you. I don't know if you've been working with animal medicine as of late or I hate to say spirit animals because we're not supposed to be appropriating people's beliefs, but I really feel like you have this how do I put this? The spirit of a wolf around you. You have a protector, a someone who watches over you, and this spirit is coming forward because it wants you to know that it feels like you've been having trouble sleeping. There's been some weirdness in your life a little bit, and it's got your mind going a little bit. It feels like there's something spinning in the back of my head. And so the wolf is kind of watching over you just so that energetically watching over you, because it's like you can let that go. You can drop that and you can allow it to go at night because you do have a protector at night that's coming and helping you. And it's also helping you during the day. It is a protector. It's a big gray wolf, huge gray wolf. And God, what does it remind me of? Have you ever seen on Game of Thrones? They have this that the children get these dire wolves, and they're these little puppies when they get them, but they turn into these wolves that are like the size of like small horses, and that's kind of what I see is like you have a protector around you. You have somebody there who is spiritually coming and fierce. And so you can let go of the fears that you have that are spinning in the back of your mind that are keeping you from being able to think clearly, foggy or losing any sleep because it's like I see this wolf pacing around your room. I see this wolf pacing around your property. I see this wolf pacing around, everything around you. So it's like there's a guardian with you. and it's with you now for a reason, and it's watching you, and it wants you to be. It's that's the message that I was getting from it, was that you've got to be able to release, you've got to relax, you've got to, it's okay to let it go now, because you are spiritually protected, you are divinely directed, girl. You got it, you got it. Okay, speaking of divinely directed, I'm gonna get you a wood card. All right, you're looking into CBD oil for your boxer. Okay, you know what CBD I like is it's called CBD MD, and they do have a pet one. I've always bought. It's funny you asked that. So the reason there's somebody, I just noticed that written down there. Sherry said she's looking at CBD for her boxer as well. CBD MD. I really like their stuff, and the reason being is because I started. I have fibromyalgia. I started CBD when I was much younger, with a company called Canaway, and it was a multi-level marketing company. I learned a lot about CBD, and I learned that they charge way too much for their stuff. It's great stuff, but they charge way too much for their stuff and just so you know, I always try to pick, if I can afford it, human CBD over human unflavored CBD oil drops over a flavored pet oil drop, because it's usually a higher quality CBD, and they're more likely to eat it if they can't. There's no flavor in it at all. You can mix it in with food, they never know it's there. So there. I'm also there. There's that. That's the yin card, my beautiful friend. That's number dose. Number two, like as in one and two, the feminine principle of receptivity, my girl. Letting someone else make the first move, gathering information, taking cues, and the art of conscious allowing. Conscious allowing. I love that. The art of conscious allowing. Did you write that down? And I said that at 3:33. Okay, there's something to that. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gratefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for the miracles to appear. Be shaped, not be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. So it's that feminine receptivity, being, it's so hard for us to be open, but girl, get as open as you can and allow that good stuff to come to you, because yin energy, the receptivity energy, is positive energy. And like I said, let it come in. You've got that dire, like I said, I keep when I say call it a dire wolf, because I've never seen a wolf that big, but you've got this dire wolf like stalking your place of residence while you're sleeping. So I wouldn't be scared. I wouldn't be scared. You've got a lot of goodness coming your way, and I am really excited to see that for you, Sherry. Thank you so much, my friend. Is that a cat? Oh, no, it's a bird. I was like, it looks like a weasel from way back here. I'm all, is that a weasel? Are weasels legal? Can we own those? So they shut them. That was in the shop. Hi, Sheila. I was just kidding. I don't want to shoot anybody. Hi, Julie. Jen, I wanted to read you. Oh, good. There you are. My inner child needed when I meditate, trying to heal. All right. Let us go in, shall we? All right, beautiful. Take a deep breath. Oops. Hold on. Still connected. All right. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Jennifer, can I have your tea? Step forward, please. Can you see Jennifer's child? Girl, you've been doing a lot of work. I'm giving you two ages, 16 and 2. 16 and 2. So there was like something that happened when you were in high school and something that happened when you were a toddler that still are like kind of messing with your brain a little bit. Um Subconsciously, I mean, like when not like literally messing with your brain, but like subconsciously, it's like I feel like the 2-year-old thing was like a misunderstanding, but because you're two, we're just sponges. We don't know to ask, follow-up questions. And so you accepted something as truth and it keeps coming up and making you doubt yourself when things are happening. And so like letting that little girl know that she got it. It's okay. She's only 2. Go play. Don't worry about what the adults are talking about. Love her, give her that love. And then go to that 16-year-old. I see a prom dress or like a homecoming dress or some sort of dress and like high school gymnasium dance kind of thing. I don't know what happened, but I really feel like there's this I feel crying. I feel like very emotional when I'm in that energy. So those are the 2 that I'm getting right now for you. Um, about the 16-year-old, like I said, the 2-year-old, just a reminder that, you're a kid, it's okay. They did that's not what they meant. It's okay. The 16-year-old, you're gonna have to sit her down and have a little bit more deep conversation with her about what happened and what's going on, and that it's gonna be okay, and it's not the end of the world, and that we do make it, and that life is good regardless, even though it feels like it's the end of the world right this second. It's so funny how high schoolers feel like that. Oh, if I know, man, like, don't we all say that? If I only knew in high school what I knew now, if I only knew in high school what I know now, seriously. I thought if I wasn't popular in high school, it was the end of the world. And here we are. It's 2023. I graduated a long time ago. But you have just love yourself. There's like, I see you doing so much work. It's like, there's this radical acceptance. I would love to see you just radically accept the pain. And I say that only because I know you're strong enough to heal with it, because I feel like you've done so much. I'm looking because I always look to the left for past and right for future. So I'm looking to the left for you. And that's because I see you've done so much work. Like, we can do so much. Things are going to come, and it's funny because we would, even when we do the work, we still have the triggers and it sucks. I am what my counselor I'm called puffy tail. That is what we call, like, I'm a puffy tail. I'm the kind that goes, "Meow," and all my hair in my neck goes up, and I'm like, "Meow," and all and then there's like the turtle or the ostrich, there's all those different kinds of people. But I really feel like you've done that kind of work. You have that, you just like the radical acceptance of just the little, don't, the minutia is not important as much as the whole of the whole situation until now, like the radical acceptance of being who you are now, because no matter what we do, all we can do is soothe the child or whatever age it was that we're going back to work with, and help them understand that they did the best that they possibly could with what they had. And that's all they could do. They did the only thing they could do, and that they need never feel guilty about doing what you have to do to stay alive. Even if, I mean, we all do stupid things, like I TP'd this person's house or I egged this guy's car, it's like we all do dumb stuff when we're kids, yada yada, but it's like the people, places, things that we did when we were growing up, a lot of it had to do with us just trying to stay alive and in a tribe and, doing all that stuff. And I want you to heal her and love her as much as I love the person that you are now, because you're so amazing and you need to accept that. And you just need to accept that. I know it's been hard. It's causing physical pain in your neck and shoulders. It is. Yeah, it is. There's also you can like you guys always hear me say the backpack rocks, like literally when you're imagining and you're in, just hear me out. I want to experiment just for a week. When you go into your meditations, imagine, you close your eyes, you're in your meditation, and you take your backpack of rocks off and start your meditation. Because those backpacks of rocks you've been carrying that is hurting your shoulders and neck are other people's beliefs and other people's shit and other people's shit. Lots and lots of shit. Oh, girl, see? When you put other people's shit down, you get revelation. What does it? Unmarked trail. You are on the unmarked trail, darling. But this is a good thing because, the marked trail is full of assholes. We've seen the marked trail. I'm all about finding my own way, thanks. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Yeah, my beautiful friend. That's kind of a cool topiary. Oh, it's a plan. Oh, interesting. An unprecedented experience, discovery, or revelation. Yeah. You are now, it says, you are called now to embark on a sacred journey. The Arthurian knights, in their quest for the Holy Grail, had to make sure to take an unmarked trail that no one had ever followed, or they would not accomplish their goal. Excuse me. Likewise, you must enter the dark forest of your soul via a route as yet unidentified to find what you seek. The manicured paths will bring you only temporary pleasure and later great pain. So stop it. You already know there is no reward at the end of the road you are following. You're only killing time, so pause, breathe, and commit in your heart to a sacred endeavor. Vow to not look for old solutions that may have worked with past challenges. Get out of character, try the outrageous, and keep your quest private. Well, I mean, between us and whoever sees us, which isn't a lot of people. Now is not the time to speak the voice that called you to embark on the unmarked trail. That time will come. The unmarked trail can be a sign that you have already made a choice. Ooh, I can't believe I'm like so excited for you. Sorry. Even if you do not want to acknowledge it, be at peace with what your heart knows to be true. Your heart has already been, quote, made up, and your mind will follow. Pack lightly, taking with you only essential beliefs that you know to be trustworthy under all circumstances, because the universe has your back. I love that. Pack lightly, taking only the essential beliefs that you know are trustworthy. Wow, that's some seriously good advice for, I think, just about everybody here. Thanks. And I'm not saying we're fucked up, but we're all fucked up. Even me. All of us are fucked up. We're human. That's part of the condition. I know. It's too bad we can't get that on like a disability card. What's wrong? I'm just fucked up. Sheila, you're standing out to me, beautiful. Come on down. So go ahead and take a breath. All right, Sheila, can I have your team step forward, please? I see you surrounded with green crystals, like on your body, like you're doing some sort of healing. Malachite. I'm seeing like a clear green. Does anybody know what that clear, besides emerald? There's emerald. There's, gem quality crystals, and but I see like green crystals, all healing crystals. Like you're in this crystal healing mode, and I see this green stone, actually many different types of stones being laid around your body and over your body, so that and it's like they're conducting this healing for you. So it's something that's been going on for a little while. It's something you may not even be aware of, but your team has been doing and working on healing you. And the green shows me that it's been heart related, even though, like I said, you have stones all over there. We hold trauma in so many different places in our bodies. And each chakra is actually, linked to a gland. There's so many weird things that we don't know about till you study them. But I'm like, I have so much coming for you right now. Hold on. What's that? Bring it home. What does that mean to you? Is that for you or for me? Bring it home. Bring it home. I keep hearing bring it home. And so I'm like, is that for you or for me? And they're not answering. All I just keep hearing is bring it home. So if bring it home means something to you, either that or I'm supposed to sign off like right now. Is my roof falling in? Is there something I need to know? Just so, but so if that means something to you, hold on to that. If sometimes, and I want to remind you guys, sometimes readings don't necessarily make sense in that moment for everything. That's why we record them. So that you can go back and go, oh, that's what she meant. Because a lot of times when we ask questions and somebody gives a reading, we forget immediately. Or it's for something in the future. And Spirit just wants to remind you to watch out for something. Ooh, we've got a flyer. We don't normally get any flyers. Wow, great card. Number 22, intention. Look at that wise owl sitting atop that egg. 22 is a master number. Yes, it is. 22. Sorry, turn page. Says deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work. However, others help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field, then allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live it deliberately with clarity and detachment. Much love to you, Sheila. Thanks for showing up. It was a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much. Take care. All right. What time is it? 3:50. Okay, we've got about one more, and then I have a group card. I see. Ooh. You've had orbs in your apartment since December, she says. Orbs. Orbs in your department. Orbs to me, yeah. The orbs to me, I'm definitely getting protective vibes when I read that. I'm like, orbs, yep. Nothing scary about it. This is all just proof of the synchronicity and the protection that you have for it. So there. Just kidding. Tasha, you just got out of the hospital. Oh my God. No. No more hurting yourself. No more getting sick. No This run goes for all of you. I said so. No more getting sick. No. All right. No more sick. No more ill. Nothing. Nope. We're all gonna live perfect lives. Yep. All right. I'm just kidding. Take a deep breath, my friend. Tasha, can I have your team step forward, please? Okay, so that explains the waves. Okay, I'm hearing like the ocean, like a light kind of lapping, and I'm restful and I'm peaceful and I am allowing. And to me, that spirit showing me if you like stay down, re- recover from why you were at the hospital, stay down, and like, but use the people around you and delegate, because you don't have to go through this alone. It's really what they want you to know. Like, there are so many people around you that, I mean, I don't I don't know if you have kids, but I just saw little boys with like eye rolling, which they're really good at. But yeah, like I said, you have to rest. That is what spirit wants. They're like, I see you, like, I just like the lapping of the waves is really like using a salt lamp, doing if you could do a like Himalayan salt tub. I don't know if you had surgery or why you were at the hospital, if you're just sick, but like grounding yourself to Gaia and allowing that to pull away that nastiness that is in your aura. Because, ending up at the hospital, especially as spiritual people, I don't know how I know nurses and I don't know how they do it, psychic nurses. And I could not walk into a hospital. Still can't walk into a hospital. It's still like, this feels weird. So you have picked up a lot of other people's stuff along the way. So this is it, kind of like the negative ions are washing over you, getting rid of the things that don't serve you, and allowing you to rest. I guess I am. We're doing a little bit of healing on you. Sorry, I don't control this. This is spirit. But I'm like we pick up everybody's energies. And weirdly, especially at a hospital, I've noticed, we come home with a lot more than just live people's energy. Probably usually because they have lots of going on. But I have like resting. You have the ability to rest. You have the safety to rest. And you have one thing you don't have is the willingness to rest. The one thing you don't have is the willingness to rest. So that is what they want to make sure. That's why they're like, stay down, stay down. You need to stay down. All right, I'm going to pull you this one too. Oh, Sheila, I'm so glad. Jamie, you got MRSA twice? Oh my God, you poor thing. Ooh, Tasha, all right. You will soon be flying, though, so don't worry. This is not a long period that it's going to last. You will soon be flying, my friend. Well, like we just read before, you have the power to see things from a higher perspective. See, this gives you a chance to look. It says, if you were a bird high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today, you will have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over and that all your hard work is paid off and that the things you hoped for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. So spread your wings, soar, and the angels are waiting for you. I love that card. Twice in one day. Yeah. All right, you guys. It is 3:56. I apologize. I still, like I said, I have to run a couple errands before 5, or I would totally stay on. But let me get a group card. Thank you all. I want to thank you all again for through the window here for coming to hang out with me and get read. If I didn't read you, please know I always set the intention at the beginning of every reading, whether you see that live box or not, there's something here for you. So there is always something here for you. And I will always, at the very end, pull a card for the collective. So let us... You guys know I've been playing with this. This is a fun deck, you guys. I have a couple of friends who had it for a really long time, and I've been just getting into it, and it's really fascinating. And it's like everybody sit down and get ready for story time. It is kind of a long. Oh, I love this though. Okay, so my beautiful everybody's, who's ready for some radical expansion? Look at that dragon. Hell yes. Radical expansion, which is number 40. Let me read that to you. 40. There we go. It says, what would you like to live, love, and feel at full capacity? Do you imagine what it would be like? Make sure I got that right. Can you imagine what it would be like? This card is about being truly and unapologetically you. The gifts you think are too bold for this world are those heartfelt experiences you believe you should hold back on. Those might just light someone up. The physical self-expression that you dull down so you fit in, and those dreams that seem too vast could be precisely what the world is waiting for. Do you feel you have to take up space? Our auras can expand manifold, but we often choose them tight to our bodies, maybe for safety. What does that mean? Expensive. Anyway, but what is this construct in which we have imprisoned ourselves? Where does this subtle or not so subtle shame come from? Why not dance our most beautiful dance? Dress in a way that makes us feel magnificent and sing so our voices are heard. Considering the paradigm of our judgment in others can help us expand into authentic expression. We may not be aware of the thoughts that were imprinted in us from a young age through our parents, teachers, society, and the media. Separation and limitation begin with your beliefs around what is acceptable and what is not. Connection and possibility come through owning your power and embracing your responsibility to be more visible in the world and to not shy away from life. It is time for radical ways of being and thinking, and you can start by granting yourself the freedom and creativity to be you. Have a voice. Having a voice is essential for power to shift back to individuals and communities outside of prescribed normality. It is time to unleash your inner rainbow dragon and unapologetically claim your heart-based empowerment and radiantly unconventional gifts and have fun with it. I love you guys. I'll see you next week for Sweary Readings. Have a wonderful week, everybody. See you all soon. Bye. I'll figure this out one day, I swear. Bye, everybody. Take care of each other. Namaste.